Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our talk show. Our guest today is Miss Aleksandra Bukowska, the representative of Republic of Poland to Palestine. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. I would like to start actually to talk specifically about the economic and political relations between both countries, the Republic of Poland and Palestine.
Well, our relations are, I would describe our relations as very good in all different spheres and aspects. Maybe I will start with the political relations because this is the core of our work here in Palestine. We have very good contacts between the countries and on different levels, different political levels. Recently, in June this year, we hosted here our foreign minister, Mr. Grzegorz Schetyna, and this was his first visit to Palestine, and the first visit of Polish foreign minister for in the last few years, because the previous minister came here in 2009. So this marked a very important step in our relations. Before, our president Bronisław Komorowski visited Ramallah and Bethlehem in 2013. So as you see that we have good contacts on very high political levels, but also on working political levels. We have quite a few visits from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs here in Palestine. Recently we welcomed here our Deputy Minister, Mr. Konrad Pawlik, who visited Ramallah and Gaza in August this year. I highlight Gaza because this is a very important event in our relations, since Minister Pawlik was the first representative of Foreign Ministry in Poland to visit Gaza. And also
what was the purpose of the visit?
Yes, Minister Pawlik is responsible in our ministry, among the other aspects, of course, for the Polish development aid, which we provide in different countries, among them in Palestine. And the purpose of Minister Pawlik's visit to Gaza was to show him the first ever project we have in Gaza, and this year we have this project together with our Czech colleagues. So for me it was quite important to bring our minister there and show him Gaza as a place and the situation, and to show him the projects that we have in Gaza. So as you see, we have different aspects of our relations here in Palestine. Also, I would like to stress that we have very good relations between the societies, people-to-people contact, because this is one of the aspects. This is very important for me personally, to strengthen, to build the relations between peoples.
But how it's going on?
Yes, we have different kinds of contacts, let's say. You know that Poland, because of its history and especially in the last 25 years, we had a very good and successful experience in transformation, political and economic transformations. So this is the aspect that we wanted to share with our Palestinian friends. We wanted to show our experience in transformation. We wanted to show that it's possible. It's not very easy sometimes, but it's possible to build a state, to build civil society from nothing. So that's why this aspect we wanted to build this aspect of contacts. And for example, this year we had our Palestinian colleagues from a civil society committee here in Ramallah sent to Poland for a study tour, and they went to see and to talk to people who are directly involved in Polish transformation, and to get let's say personal, individual experience from Poland to bring here to Palestine and hopefully to use it in the near future. And this is one aspect. The other aspect, for example, which is a good example in my opinion, is the training that we provide for Palestinian border police. This is also an aspect that we can show to Palestinian friends, because borders in Poland, our border is also border of the EU. So we wanted to show how we do it, how we built the system, the procedures, because everything was built from scratch in Poland. So we know how to do it. We wanted to share our experience. We wanted to teach Palestinian partners. And this year we sent about 70 people from Palestinian border police to Poland for training. So this is also...
This year?
Yes, there are still people going there, because it's been divided into few groups, and 2 groups are still to be sent this year. So we have different kinds of, different kinds of relations, different aspects of relations between Poland and Palestine. And the other aspect, very important here in Palestine, is also this aspect of development assistance that we provide for Palestine. Palestine.
You mean in economic sectors, business relation, or what?
Different kinds, because the development aid it's a wide aspect of relations. So it means that Palestine is a priority country for Poland. It means that we support different kinds of projects in Palestine, and we have 3 priority sectors. One is education, water, and job creation. So as you see, this is also connected with economic relations between the 2 countries. Our assistance here in Palestine, our help has been provided for last 10 years. Since the moment that this office was established in 2005, we started also to provide help and assistance for the Palestinian people. Yes. So this aspect is important from different kinds of different points of view. First of all, because we try to help, we try to share our experience, we try to support Palestinian economy, we try to also support educational sector, and by doing all these, we try to establish better and closer relations between the peoples. So this is basically what we do.
Can you tell us more about the grants for job creation, or
yes,
supporting the efforts of decreasing the unemployment rate? As you know, it's
yes,
here, especially in Gaza, which is in some places, some areas, between 40 to 50%.
Yes,
which is too high. But you know the situation there. At least, whatever in Gaza or in Palestine, what kind of projects that you are focusing on?
Unfortunately, in Gaza, we don't have the project in this sector, because as I mentioned, Gaza, it's the first time ever this year. And we decided to run a project which is aimed at supporting medical treatment in Gaza. So Gaza, not yet.
Priority of
yes,
Gaza. Yeah.
yes. But here in West Bank, we had last year and this year we had a few projects aimed at supporting job creation, and one was last year done together with our Palestinian partners from the NGO called Women in Hebron. And we supported this organization, and we created about a dozen of places for women to work and to be independent and financially and economically and also socially independent. So now they have a place to work in the center of Idna. near Hebron, and they produce some handicrafts products. And also they were sent to Poland a few times already to show and exhibit their work, and also to sell it and promote the products.
So that will help them to
yes.
depend on themselves.
Yes, and also to promote and to get maybe more orders from abroad, you know, that so the project was very successful, because now about 15 women work in this center, and they have a job, they have a place to go to, they are independent, and they are expanding their center. So we can see the difference, that before these women didn't have anything to do, they came from poor families.
Sure.
And now they are you know, more self-confident, independent, and more successful. And the other project was run together with our partners from YMCA organization, and it's been running for 2 years, so it's like a little bit longer project, but it helped, and it helps people who are marginalized. It means that people who are, for example, handicapped, or people who are sent to prison, who spend some time in prisons, or
rehabilitation.
Yes, and they, of course, they have limited access to the market, to the job market. They couldn't find job. They couldn't be financially independent. They were only dependent on their families, which of course it's not always possible, because families are also sometimes not too poor to also support other members. So we created certain, let's say, business-oriented communities, and they and by doing so, we help them to kind of find an idea for their own business, to support this business for the first stage, and also to give them some training in how to run their own small company, and how to
the basics information.
Yes, the basic ones. And for example, we had somebody who is a handicapped person, and he couldn't find any job, because he lives in a small village near Bethlehem. He couldn't, travel to Bethlehem, or he couldn't travel to any other big city. And this person got some fund for us to start he had a small farm of pigeons, and now he has this company, and he has it in his house, and he sells pigeons to different customers, and he is now like an independent businessman, of course in a small scale, but this is for him most important, and he's financially independent. This is one thing, and also mentally this is important for him to know that he's able to do it, that he started believing in himself, that he's able, he can do it, he doesn't have any problems anymore, so it helped him. And the other example, for example, in the same project, was a girl who couldn't, because of her physical limitation, she couldn't finish her university studies. So we helped her to finish the computer course, and now she found a job working from home, thanks to this skills that she learned, like computer and online programs, and she is able to work. And she has also her own company working for other customers online.
So the audience could understand that your grants are not restricted. I mean, you are not focusing only on government or NGOs to give some grants.
No.
What I'm hearing from you right now, that you can support individuals.
Yes, but
or a group of people if you believe that they are part of the development of this country.
Yes, but this is not, we don't go exactly to individual people. This is, it was done together with YMCA organization. So we worked, we usually work with a local...
Special cases, it's also a special case.
Yeah, but we usually work with a local partner here. We don't go exactly to the individual case and support this. We usually do it via some NGO.
But it is possible to support some
Yes.
individual.
Yes. If they are part of let's say, a wider project, then of course it's possible to support individual beneficiaries.
Is there part of your projects are in Gaza right now?
Only one.
Yeah, only
one, yes.
Is it viable projects or something you can follow up with the Gazans there? What is the background?
The
feedback of...
As I said, this is the first time ever we are present in Gaza. So that's why this year we started this together with other diplomatic representation office, with the Czech Republic office. And this is, as I said, for the first time. So we don't know yet what will be the exact effect. We have only so far feedback from the beneficiaries, and this is of course very positive because also how the needs are very, very big in Gaza. So all help is required or needed. So I hope that first time we did it together with some other country. Hopefully next year we will continue, but also we will expand our presence in Gaza, and maybe next year we will be possible to focus on this job creation sector, for example. So I hope that it will be possible and it will expand next year.
To what extent and how the representative office is involved in the Palestinian private sector? Partnership with Polish companies as well, financially, logistically?
Unfortunately, the economic ties with Palestine are not that intense. We are trying to do what we can to strengthen the relations and to expand the contacts, but it's not that easy. We have two organizations here which are our partners and help us. First of all, this is Polish Palestinian Chamber of Commerce, and also the business association here in Palestine, Businessmen Association in Palestine. So we try to be kind of actively involved with the two bodies here, and to let's say use them and their contacts also in order to promote economic ties.
Do you believe there are some reasons why the trade ties are not so active between?
Yes, I mean I know the reasons. First of all, of course,
services, products. Or
no, it's rather connected with the let's say some limitations caused by the political situation. That many business centers or even private people in Poland are a little bit concerned with the procedures, or for example bringing some Polish goods here to Palestine because of the customs procedures, because the goods of course have to come through Israel. And so, the procedures are, they seem complicated, and that's why people don't want to invest too much in a place which is, the market is quite small. It's not even a high risk, but the procedures are a little bit, more complicated than in other places. But
for security reasons and
yes.
whatever, yeah.
But it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. We have some contacts. We have few, for example, Palestinian companies that import products from Poland. And you can see even Polish like dairy products in supermarkets here in Palestine, in Bravo chain. you can see some Polish cheese or Polish chocolates. So it happens. It's not maybe to very wide range of products, but still we can find them. We have this also some businessmen from.
I believe you can increase the list of products.
Yes, I really hope. I hope.
Be imported from Poland.
Yes.
Or vice versa as well.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, we import actually from Palestine. We import some medicines and some stone. This is what we bring to Poland. And last year we organized also first ever like a study visit of Palestinian businessmen. It was about 20 people who went to Poland. We organized this kind of study tour and business meetings in this National Chamber of Commerce in Poland, and so they went for encouraging, for meeting, you know, B2B contacts directly. So they went to Warsaw. They had some meetings. Some of them were successful, some of them not. It's always like this. But we try to do whatever we can to encourage business contacts. And also at the end of October, we plan to hold here in Ramallah like a promotion day for Palestinian business people to promote Poland as a possible economic partner. And
can it be a kind of exhibition or to have or to offer some products from Poland?
To offer some possibilities, not necessarily to offer exact products. For now, this is, as I mentioned, also the first time we organize an event like this. So for the first event, we want to, in general, present the offer, Polish offer, what we can do, what contacts are possible, what sectors are possible, and to also bring some information from Poland to you know about the like procedures, laws, and conditions. So people here in Palestine can.
For the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the next month.
Yes, at the end of on the end of October.
Finally, as we have out of time of our interview, do you believe such interviews, I mean, focusing in media a little bit, could also be a step or participating in encouraging the trade and economic relation between the two countries?
I hope that you know, maybe some business people would watch and read our interview and then find Poland interesting. And if anybody is interested, we are always, you know, open here in our office to give all the possible, possible contacts and to try to find a partner also in Poland. So anybody who's interested is much welcome here in our office.
Ms. Aleksandra, thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.